So we have to wait until the deployment finish. In the same time, I will go and tell you something else that is very important and you have to pay attention for it. Is here in the Ansible playbook, you have to pay attention to the hosts. These hosts here are the hosts that we have right here in under cd pc Ansible, right? ls and sudo nano hosts, right? And here, this is the group of hosts, in our case the master node, that we want to deploy on them these paths or to create this deployment on them, right? So if you have an error here, then you will not be able to execute this playbook on the master node, right? So make sure that in the hosts you specify the host, right? And here to become, yes, then become the user. So this command that I will execute here, I will execute them as Ubuntu user, and for the other ones I run them as Abdelali user, right? Here I specified the host because I want this playbook to run only on the Ansible server. Let me come here to the architecture and show you how that works. Here I want to run these playbooks to build images, right? Here to build the image, then tag the image, my image, then give it this name. This is the name of my this is my account, this is my Docker Hub account, right? And this is the target. All of this is the target image. Then I will push this image to my account, right? Then I will remove that image from my Ansible server. So these commands I will run them on my local host group. And if we come back and check what are the hosts that is in the local host group, there is only the local host. So in the Ansible server, I will run this command, right? Then push that image that we have built, either the Node.js image and the React.js image, then push them to Docker Hub, then remove them from my local host, right? So pay attention for both of them. Now let me come back here. Yes, and the deployment finished successfully. So now if I try go here now to my instance, copy the IP address, right, and paste it here, then the port, right, then I hit enter, and if it is work, it will show us this this message here, Abdelali Jad Mola DevOps project, right? So I think there is a connection problem. Nice. And now we have Abdelali Jad Mola DevOps project. So if I try to log in, right? You will ask a question. Why did you log in? However, you have stopped the bots and you rebooted them again. That is where the use case of volumes, right? This is the use case of volumes, because this volume here is always on this host, right? Until I remove this volume and recreate it, then when I will try to log in, it will tell me that Abdelali, the Gmail that he provided this login page with it will tell me it does not exist in my DynamoDB database, right? But as long that I use volumes, right, even if I stop the bots and I reboot it again, the pod, once it will be rebooted, it will, let me show you here, it will go to this volume and mount this volume to this directory where all our database is stored, right? So when we will reboot the pod next time, it will mount this volume to this directory under the container, and this volume will have a database called Abdelali DB underscore DB, and it will have the collection users, and it will still there a user with the credential that I have provided in the login page. So here, for example, if I try to log out and then login and then sign up, give it the same, for example, Ali, then this Gmail, then I sign up, is sign it up, right? Store it, then this one, then login, and it works as we expected, right? So if we come here now and list our paths, right? Then I will try to get in this path via this command kubectl. I will teach you more commands in the next videos about Kubernetes, Dockers, and Swarm. So make sure to subscribe to my channel to receive all my newest video about the DevOps, Kubernetes, AWS, and much more. Then paste here that, then say patch. I will not explain what I'm doing now because I have already explained it in previous videos. So db.users.find pretty, and hit enter, and both of them are here, right? Exit from here. Another thing is how you want to see if your pod running well or your deployment. So for that you type describe deployment, and then for the name in the pod, when you go to the pod, this is the name of the deployment, and this is the name of the pod, all of it. So the deployment generate another ID for the pod from its name, right? So here we'll type MongoDB. So everything's work as we expected. There is no error here. So it is very useful to know how to execute this command, because sometimes you face issues and you don't know where is the error. So it is very hard to discover that error. So there are some useful commands that you have to use to discover that error. Another command is kubectl. For example, if you want to keep watching the logs of a specific pod, let me give it here and then copy its ID, right? And here I will give it logs, right? Then paste the pod, right? So this is the replica set, right? And this is, so this pod here, so let me come back here and very quickly kubectl its pods, right? This is the ID of the replica set, then all of this of the pod, copy, and kubectl logs, paste it here, right? Then type, hit enter, and you will see all the logs here, right? And another thing, you can keep follow them by typing -f, and you can follow them. Every log will create, you can see it. So I hope that this section and this lab was very useful for you. Thank you for watching.